Hello and welcome back to another episode of A Build a Day. Today, I really couldn't think of what to build, because I need sort of something quick but something engaging because I'm doing revision and stuff. So I was like, right, okay, what can I do? I went to my primary source of inspiration, the sort of, it can be quite cursed, but it's got some alright content occasionally. I went to Reddit, right? r/Minecraft, perfect place for inspiration. If you're ever looking for something to build, either just Googling Minecraft builds, going on Pinterest, because that's got a load of really, really good stuff as well, or the Minecraft subreddit, right? You go there, you see stuff, and I went there today and I saw a build. It was a one chunk villager house. Somebody revamped a villager house and they'd done it in one chunk. So I sort of was inspired by that. I was like, okay, I can do something similar, just build one chunk little house. So I marked out a chunk, 16 by 16 area. If you're wondering how you can see the chunk boundaries, you do F3 and G on the Java edition of Minecraft, because that won't work in Bedrock. And obviously, if you're playing it on a console or on a phone or something, there isn't an F3 key. So I'm sorry, I guess. You can just mark out a 16 by 16 area anywhere. But basically, it's a 16 by 16 limit. And I knew I wanted a front porch with sort of like a pergola thingy-majig. Really simple color palette as well. I knew I wanted a simple color palette, sort of almost Tudor, but without the roof style, and with a bit of my own stuff in there as well. Sort of a couple interesting windows, and then this giant flat wall. And I was like, I don't have time to figure out an interior, so we'll just pop a plant on there. So I popped a plant over the entire wall. It looked alright. And it's, most importantly, still within the one chunk area. I then added in the windows. These sort of protrude out. They're sort of semicircular shaped. I think I've done them before. I think I did them on the very first episode, just over 50 days ago. It's amazing that I've got that far with daily uploads. It was. The windows are pretty good. The roof took a little bit of working out, because I knew sort of how I wanted to do it. I couldn't figure out how to get it to be what I wanted it, and then I finally managed to sort of I had a look at the build and on Reddit, and looked at how they'd done it and went, oh yeah, I can just do it like that. So I sort of adapted their roof design into this build, with some of their stuff. It's a different shape and everything. It's the same roof style, same simple build palette though. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool build. It's pretty simple, pretty little. I think it'd be a pretty good start for like a starter base in a survival series. And that's something that I've been thinking about, is in the new year, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I have exams basically from the new year until like June, right? And when I have my full exams, I'm not really going to be able to concentrate on YouTube, right? Because I'll be revising and there'll be like the main exams, right? I don't want to like screw them up. So I'm in a bit of a predicament. Whereas like I want to continue with a build a day, but I don't think I'll have enough time. So there's sort of a compromise. It's like we get a build a day, but they're like tiny, like really small builds, or I sort of rework the series into a build a week, where I can take a week to do a build and it'll be a bit bigger than what I could produce in one day, and sort of a compromise. And the benefit of that would be that I could also fit in some newer content, which I want to do. I want to add in some sort of newer content to sort of add a little spice. But anyway, the video is over. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.